What would Jesus do? He wouldn't be in this situation. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Jesus. Wow. Jesus really has changed the game for me. Because I'm in a season where in all three of these books that I'm reading, one that I'm reading, one that is a devotional that my friend gave me, and then one is my journal, which has my notes from church, where they're talking about James 1, and then I open up my YouTube, and it's like the spirit of double-mindedness, which is talked about on page 1. And the thing is God works in seasons, and God works in lessons. And the lesson I'm being taught right now is all about double-mindedness, and it's truly a spirit of delay. And I can link the YouTube video that really helped me be aware of it. But long story short, God's made my assignment very clear, and I ignore it. And that's going to happen no longer. So in order to put a check mark on what I promised God I would do today, here we are. Let's get started. I'll tell you where we're going to get started. What would Jesus do? He wouldn't be in this situation. He wouldn't be in this situation. There was a small quarrel I was in lately, and I'm not one for quarrels, so it kind of shook me. Because by God's transformation in me, I'm not even in positions to be in drama. So my goal was to be in prayer being like, oh, what am I supposed to do in this situation? What am I supposed to do in this situation? And I just hear like, Jesus wouldn't be in this situation. Like, do you think while Jesus was like walking the earth, like healing the sick, that he was like, oh, this person really like, that really upset me. Like, no. Like, he's so focused on God's plan for him and his assignment that he doesn't get like spun into the wind, which is what the Bible does call so much of what doesn't matter is wind. He doesn't get swept away into drama. If you're that focused on what God has in front of you to work on, you should be busy, man. Like, you should be busy. You should be focused. And that level of intentionality and drive and commitment, you don't have time to get swept away by that. I think it might be appropriate that the Bible verse that I call out is Proverbs 3, 5-6, because it is the Bible verse that really was, I feel as though a part of me was baptized in that moment where I meditated on that, because God was like, it's time. It's time to stop the riffraff and give it all to me and be a Jesus follower, which is a strange word that I could have put to describe myself at that time in my life. But it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not rely on your own understanding. In all your ways, know him, and he will make your path straight. And that element of your path being straight, you're going to get straight there. God bless.